Hello everyone and welcome to another video from Crafters Corner. This video is all about some little resin moulds to make some embellishments to hopefully be able to use in different resin craft creations. And I also have done hair bows for my daughter, and some of the ones that you can get these days do have tiny little resin embellishments, hearts, crowns, flowers, that sort of thing. So I wondered if I was able to make any myself using these moulds previously purchased from places like Temu and Shein and Amazon, eBay, and I just wondered how well the resin would fare getting into all those little tiny details. Now again, I am going to do a demoulding of these because these are now fully cured, and I have to say I think it went really well. As well as these, I also did a little tiny skull. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the skull. I don't know whether I'm going to see about using the chameleon powders that I purchased that you can see on another video I've already uploaded a few days ago on my Temu hauls. They've all turned out really well. Some air bubbles in some really tiny places that I wasn't able to get into with my little brushes. As you can see, I'm going along now and popping any little bubbles that I do see. But I think they worked really well, actually. That's my daughter having a little look at what I'm doing. You can see the fidget spinners I made in my previous video just off to the side of camera there, which are, again, they are fully cured. I'm going to put them together in a video with the components, as I'm not quite sure how they go together. But yeah, I just sort of used up as much of the resin I'd got left over that was already got glitters or mica powders in. I didn't want to make anything up specifically for it. I changed some of the colours of the powders. I did a little bit of bronze to yellow, a bit of orange, and changed the colours up in the pot. But I didn't make things specifically for doing these tiny ones in case they turned out rubbish. This is literally just used with leftover coloured bits of resin that I'd used earlier on in my makes. Yeah, these moulds are all quite deep. However, because they are not clear moulds, they're not going to have a shiny effect. So all of these are a matte. Again, if I put a matte resin embellishment or item inside an ornament, I'm not sure how it's going to look. I'm not sure if it will stand out more with it being less shiny inside of an ornament, or I don't know. It's a trial and error, and I like trial and error because I like to play with it. I've got some other projects that I've got coming up as well that aren't resins, and I'm going to sort of get back to doing some things for my daughter. So they've got some matching hair bows and headbands. Yeah, sorry, my camera did not focus here for some reason, and that was whilst I was making the little skull. It's quite a deep set mould, and I don't have deep pore resin, so I think this, to say it's fully cured, I think it did amazing. I've just left it a lot longer than I would usually before having a fiddle with trying to get it out of the mould. And this little heart that I'm doing here, again, just filling it up with leftover resins. It's to make pendants that lock together, like they've got little hearts, like jigsaw pieces. But yeah, I can't wait to show you all in another video how these all turn out. Now just to go around and make sure all these little bubbles are popped. And that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.